What's up, G Fuel fanatics, addicts, and maniacs? So today I got something actually really special. And no, it's not the camera coming in and out of focus. It is actually some unreleased G Fuel energy crystals. Look at these bad boys right here. So yesterday on July 30th, I saw somebody post on Twitter that these energy crystals that came out, and it looked fake, but it's like really hard to fake a label and at such a high like level at this. Like, let me show you. So there's actually two new flavors. It's Phaseberry right here, and so we just had sour phase, and just G Fuel loves the Phase clan. Phase up. They send them packages all the time. They talk about it on stream all the time. This is Blackberry. This is not the block on Blackberry. It just says Blackberry. I've never actually had energy crystals. I looked the other I looked yesterday to see if they had any in stock, and they did not have any in stock. So I was really disappointed in that. It just hasn't caught my attention. But I was like, hey, this is unreleased flavors. This is something to get out on YouTube before anybody else, and this is an opportunity to let people try it before they release it. The only thing is, um, the shipping might be incredibly pricey just because it is one tube. And the only way I know how to send these would be by bubble mailer. So if somebody else has figured it out, you can message me on Twitter down below. Let me know if there's a better way to send these out for a cheaper price. But like shipping right now is $4. And so these are like kind of a pop rocks kind of situation here that I'm assuming. I've never had these. Um, Really cool design. The Faceberry is like really interesting. I just opened it for the first time too, so I should be doing that in front of you guys. I'm actually really excited. Phaseberry is always something pretty interesting to me. I think I enjoyed sour Phaseberry so much because it was a sour flavor, and the sour flavors have always been at the top of my list for something super delicious, something that I would consistently buy. And I'm really glad they sent me a sour chug rug, and I can't open this one. Give me a moment. Some of you are gonna cringe when I do this. Ask an adult. Have you ever seen those commercials where they say ask an adult before using scissors or something? Okay, fantastic. So we're gonna pop this open right here. Okay, there's still like stuff at the top of it, like the little plastic. I'm afraid to smell these, and this goes up my nose. Ooh, that definitely smells like Phaseberry. Like, have you ever had the original Phaseberry? Exactly. That's what it smells like, but in powder form, which is really interesting. So I don't know if they got like pop rocks and just dipped it and rammed it over. I actually don't know how much caffeine this has. Blackberry, which is really interesting. Number one can, somewhere in the mid flavor of my tier list for powders. Oh, that's blackberry, all right. So they're pretty spot on with the flavoring, which um, which is really interesting. So we're gonna see what these things contain. Um, Pretty big warning label. I'm just gonna rip it off. So this is really interesting. Consuming the product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which is known to the state of California to cause birth defects or other reproductive harm. Do not exceed recommended dose. Not intended for use by persons with medical conditions. Consult. So this is like your really interesting direction. Is simply drop. Okay, so which is really interesting that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. So this is their warning. I'm assuming that since they're shipping out to California, they have to put it. California is really weird because once you have like a higher dosage of lead in your products, like you have to disclose it, but that's in a lot of things. Like really it is. Go look at your labels. So it says directions. Simply drop a few tiny crystals onto your tongue. They instantly fizz and pop in your mouth, followed by a burst of energy, which is really, really interesting. I had a little bit of a Bahama Mama this morning with breakfast. they have an antioxidant complex, which you can go look. A lot of like the powder, the fruit that we see in it. I'm looking for the caffeine. So it's the serving size of 12 grams. I don't know how many grams this is. Calories 35. There's your 100 grams of vitamin C. Uh, Caffeine. Okay. So I don't know if it's like the caffeine is 60 milligrams, which is quite a bit. Okay, so this is the whole tube is 12 grams, zero point 0.4 ounces, which means that this is about a cup of coffee. This little tube right here. Um, this is actually one of the most expensive cups of coffee you'll ever have for $3, and like the caffeine consumption because they were selling these for $3. I just wanted the experience. Um, and I had some people already message me saying that they want 4 of them. I think they might be cheaper. Again, this is just for the experience and saying that I got ahead of everybody else. But a can of caffeine will have like $3 at Sheetz for 300 milligrams. Again, I think it's interesting. It's just something to put on your tongue. So here we go. Sorry for the delay. This is black on blackberry, or just blackberry. Okay, that was definitely like definitely pop rocky. So when I originally put it on my tongue, and immediately there was blackberry, and then once it started popping, there was more flavor. I'm getting a funny aftertaste after this. Mm, like the more you put, obviously you're gonna get more of the flavoring, but overall the flavor doesn't last long. Um, it does give me like it makes me smile because it does remind me of Pop Rocks, but now there's like caffeine on this. Also, C4 released some of this, and C4 was originally designed to be a pre-workout, so it makes me a little bit nervous when things were designed originally for another purpose, and then they rebrand it. What I feel more confident with in G Fuel is because they were made to be a caffeine, but not originally made to be a pre-workout or anything. So this is what's good. I think this is like to maybe target younger workers or just on the go energy. The face berry is a whole lot better. You got that berry smoothie going on. A lot of pomegranate, blueberry, and I think they said acai flavoring. That flavor definitely lasted all. I don't know if it's because I put more. Mm, it's giving that hard rock candy in my teeth. We're gonna do 9 dose. That was actually really good. There's like this artificial sugar happening. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Like Splenda, I just refer to Splenda because it's all I ever having or ever had. Um, Faceberry does definitely have a longer, lingering flavor all the way through. I'm gonna try one more time blackberry. That's much, but I have to say Faceberry is my favorite. They have blue ice, green apple, and one more red one on the website. I think blue ice would be one of my favorite because blue ice just tastes like the blue Gatorade. We're gonna do one more. Definitely. Okay, there's the artificial sugar, which isn't bad because they're trying to make this as low sugar as possible without like being overbearing. Um, Definitely you have to put a lot into your mouth to have that caffeinated or to have the flavor burst that it's looking for. Is it worth it though? I think it's worth it for the experience. I think it's more worth it if you buy it online when you do big order of G Fuel, just add on the energy crystals for the experience. I could see these selling out very quickly, like the rest of their energy crystal products. I don't I don't know if I would go out of my way to go out of Sheets to buy them again for the cost they are. Definitely getting ahead of everybody on the product on the markets. Really cool to have that like to say like I was one of the first people to try this. Just like how people were trying peach rings. I would give the Faceberry maybe a 7 out of 10, and then Blackberry, I say a 5 out of 10. That's like the fundamental. It's not like great. Definitely if they sell it online for maybe $2 a pop, and then you get your 30% discount. Or if you use your favorite content creators code, get it maybe like 30 cents off. I think it's great there. Um, Something I would pack definitely around. I wouldn't see myself. I don't think I could consume this whole thing, even though a lot of it's already gone. I just don't think I could consume it in one sitting. Kind of fun, just remix it. Um, Definitely interested to try this with like put these inside a G Fuel can and see what happens. Um, but definitely that's my review, guys. That's my honest opinion. Again, I don't think it's personally worth it, but go ahead and pick some up. Maybe you enjoy the crystals more than you enjoy everything else. And that's it. I got 2 videos up here. You can subscribe right here. Leave a comment what you thought. If you tried the energy crystals, rank them in the comments section below.